Happy birthday. K-Born, thank you for the resub. See, there you go. I tricked you. Now I know you can hear me. Happy birthday. These aren't the first words I've said today. I don't know if my voice is a little hoarse, but that's why. You ever wake up late and you're like, I don't know what I've become? That may or may not be me currently. You know what is kind of fun though is setting up for a stream is kind of like do you remember that scene in The Matrix when the operator, what was his name? Tank? Dozer? One of them, because they were brothers. He like hops in the chair. I mean, this isn't what it really looks like. This is like Instagram reality stuff, but like that's what it feels like. You like sit down, you're like turning stuff on. It's like a pre-flight check-in type stuff, and you're like, oh, all right, got to turn on this and set this up and get everything going, and yeah. And then I look at the time and I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to be streaming right now. Then I just hit the stream button, not sure if I'm quite ready. But here we are anyway. So anyway, happy Friday. I'm checking a couple of things here because I don't know what I did, but my little chat thing on the left there, when I was playing last, I broke it. I don't know how. It just decided to never, ever work again. So I had to I was going to say rebuild it like it's some kind of special thing, but it's just like a thing you add that shows you the chat, but then I put like a thing behind it. And that I had to spend like 5 mouse clicks doing. Extremely upsetting. Anyway, again, happy Friday. Hey there, my name is Josh. That's not my intro. What the hell is my intro? Who am I? Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're playing some Satisfactory today, and then we might play some other random stuff, and then later on in the evening, I'm going to be playing games with It's Only Jill. You can find out more about her by going to your keyboard and typing !JILL. She's an awesome streamer. I think right now she is visiting her other half. So her streaming setup is slightly different. She's also on the Western time zone, whereas I'm on the Eastern time zone. So she's a traitor to our people, but that's okay. We'll let it slide this time. But she's awesome, people. We might play some RAF. We might play some something else. I don't know. And then my buddy JoJo is always around. My buddy JoJo, by the way, awesome streamer. She is doing, I believe, a 24-hour stream today. So that's a thing. We might drop in on her. I'm not really quite sure. I'm never quite sure of anything. I would like to tell you that I plan this stuff out before I go, and to a certain extent, I do. Oh, have you been forgiven for killing the boar? I don't know, but I have a new emote that I put in tier 1 that I may or may not regret later. I'm not sure yet, but check out this new emote. It's definitely not. It's definitely not the dead boar. How old is your Minecraft account? Okay, that's gonna require a little explaining, but hold on. I need to, before I forget, I need to open a text file I have. You won't see this. This is just for me. I need to open a text file. Satisthingies.txt. That's what it's called. It's just the stuff I wanted to do today, but I'm going to put other random notes in here, such as. Also, hello to my fantastic mods. You guys are the absolute best. The best of people. It's probably okay to allow a little boar emote spam for a little while, not for very long, but if you want to get it out of your system with the new emote. A++++++++. Tell story about Minecraft account. I can already, as I'm typing it, I'm like, this is a boring story, but I'll tell it anyway. But real quick, here's our plan today. We're playing Satisfactory. We have a couple of goals that we're gonna do. As you can see, if you're joining for the first time, this is not my factory from my videos. This is a different factory. It's gross in its own special ways. I especially like the part where there's no materials anywhere, so there are clearly some, shall we say, inefficiencies here and there. which we like that. So we have a couple of goals here. On the high on the maybe list is figuring out where these inefficiencies are and seeing if we can plug them in the most ineffective ways possible. But what I have written down is send new thing up the tornado, and what that means is, so we do have, even though this is a different base, we do have a as you can see, we have a tornado. We have a comprised of conveyor belts and all that fun stuff. So we've been testing how long it takes from stuff to get to the bottom, from the bottom to the top, while we're building on it. And so the last time we did this, before something reached the top, it went for, hang on, I got my timer here, 12 hours, about 12 hours. So we're going to start something new, but in order for that to happen, we need to like aim a resource over there. So we'll do that first. And then the next thing is we need to make some stuff for the space elevator, and that's mainly because we need to unlock, okay, need is a strong word. We are going to unlock the jetpack. So there's also that stuff because, well, upgrade to Mark V conveyors, heavens no. So here's how this looks on the inside, by the way. How much health do I have here? I have full health. We'll take the hypertube up there so you can see it. Or I could just get stuck forever. So yesterday I was on my buddy JoJo's stream. We were talking about Minecraft because some people were backseat gaming, which is never fun. But then we were all trying to figure out, like, I can't even remember how this started. I think someone like she like lightly referenced how long she'd been playing Minecraft, and someone was like, okay, I think this is how it happened. She was getting tired of people backseat gaming, which I totally get. And then she was like, maybe you wouldn't know it, but she was like, I've been playing Minecraft for 12 years. I don't need the help. Just let me play. Here's the hypertube, by the way. And so people were like, yeah, well, I looked it up on Google and Minecraft hasn't even been out that long. And what she meant was like, she's been playing since the beta or since the alpha, which predates its official release date, which if you look it up on Google, it's going to show you the official release date. This is, by the way, the hypertube that takes me up to the top of this thing. It overshoots it a little bit, but that's okay. It gives us a sense of scale. Because I have full health, I can shoulder the burden of my legs shattering. So here we are. Here we are at the top, having a great time. God, I love hot Swedish buns. This is what I like to see on a Friday. Hot pink chaos. Good to see you. Let's game it out in chat. Good to see you, hot Swedish buns. Sometimes I get confused because I was like, don't all Swedish people have hot Swedish buns? This is what Snud has taught me. Snud is one of the community managers of Satisfactory. Really great guy. Also has a stunning jawline and a hot Swedish ass. I mean buns, excuse me. So we need to clear out all of this coal, which was the last thing that we had going on here. Hi, Lollipop Jai, Lollipop. By the way, I'm all about the shout outs for my friends. So you're gonna hear a lot of these. I like to push people to go watch all these new people, because Twitch is kind of new for me too, actually. I've only been streaming like less than 2 months now. And I've gotten a chance to meet a lot of really cool people. Who I would really love for people to watch. So any chance I can, I'm gonna talk about them. All right, we're just gonna stand here. I'm trying to think of the best way to handle all this hot coal, because we have to. I don't know if you can see it, but like the coal, I think I cut it off at the bottom so it's not feeding any more coal in. That was the last material. But like it's still making its way up here. From this point, it's gonna take like 10 hours for it to get up here. So we have a couple of options how we can approach this to clear this out before we send something else up there. What are you using to zoom? So in Satisfactory, you've got your normal gameplay, but if you push P, it brings up the photo mode and you can do some zoom ins and zoom outs and stuff. I also then push the middle mouse button, which gets rid of all the UI overlay stuff, and now I get to run around without any UI elements, which is hot tip how I also record my later videos if I can help it. Any game where I can turn off the UI, I generally will, unless I'm talking about it in the game, in the video, in my brain. And it's not because I'm trying to hide anything. It's just, I think composition wise, especially for first person games, you can do a lot more that's cleaner. Plus, because I do so many stupid zoom ins, it just makes it easier to sort of like push in on information without being crowded by the UI, which might make it confusing visually. Josh, you should randomly turn the tornado and make it spin the other direction. Oh, God. Well, now I have to. Hold on, let me write that down, because I probably won't touch it quite yet. Oh, maybe I can send it... I wonder how long it would take to send it back down, because we do have... For me, I rarely, if ever, use these conveyor lifts, but I don't know how far they can even go. I'm pretty sure there's like an upper limit. Hold on, let's see. So, all right, hold on. I think we need to aim it like, hold on. Duh. Okay, let's see. I have an idea. It's gonna take all of my brain power. Well, all right. All I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna jump and start pushing the button, see what happens here. See how far can this thing go. No, come back. Well, I did add a second one. Oh no, where am I going? Oh God. Oh God, that's not at all where I wanted to be. Well, all that stuff is forfeit, huh? We'll get to it. Death Run 2021. Excuse me, Death Loop 2021. Okay, hold on. I started stream. I don't like to be late on stream stuff, so I didn't really like properly set anything up. I just here's my proper way I usually like to start stream. I'm gonna try and get some food here in real life. I'm just gonna leave you guys at the BRB screen for about 45 minutes while I go sort out food. No, I'm gonna try and find some food in the game so I can hopefully weather the storm of getting my ass kicked trying to get to my stuff. But my normal start is that I like sit down, reboot the computer just in case, because I've had a couple instances where whatever dumb thing I was doing for a video has like leaked over and just made my computer just seem a little less happy. So I usually reboot just to see if that helps. And then I like get all the programs ready, line up all the windows where I want them, all of that stuff. And this time I sat down and was like, oh, I've got like 3 minutes. And so I just kind of, the moment it hit 3:30 p.m. Eastern, I just turned on the stream wherever I was, and I was like, I'll get it. It'll all work out. Barry, I couldn't possibly. Yeah, so in Valheim, which I saw that they sold 3 million copies of that game. But in Valheim, you have to eat, like, you can only eat one food source at a time. And then the guy's like, I couldn't possibly. No, I'm still hungry, but I already had my one berry for the day. I'm only human. What do we got over here? Because, oh, geez, you all in the hype train. Thank you. All right, let's see. Hold on. Transit delay. Thank you for the sub. Magic King. 100 bits. Josh, I've had 9 hours of phone meetings in the last 2 days. Help. Oh, God. I'm trying to decide if phone meetings are worse than in-person meetings. Because at least with in-person meetings, like, you know someone's staring at you, and so you have to at least pretend to be present. Or, if you're, like, on the track of trying to get fired, you don't have to look anything, but you still have to be present. But you also don't care. But then there's phone meetings where, like no one can, well, oh, I guess with Zoom, like, people can see you, huh? That's like the worst of all worlds, because then you have to sit there. This is the best part about not having a face cam, by the way, is like I can just not shower ever again. I like the idea of like I would normally shower, but because I don't have a face cam, all of a sudden it's like, nah, showering is over forever. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear about the bajillion meetings. That's always rough. That's one of those things that like I used to have an office job. And why is this green? No likey. That, and I'm pretty sure I did it to myself. Okay, let's go get our items here. Brutalist Toast, thank you for the 15 bits. Happy birthday! Person 12357. 12357. Whenever I see numbers like that, I always like try to figure out what the methodology was behind it. For that one, I can't tell. 12357. There's nothing on the keypad that makes sense to me. But the important part is that we tried. Oh, who goes there? Who was that? Hold on, I gotta scroll. Radiant Soul _TV. Thank you for the raid of 260 people. I'm gonna do a little intro for you now. It's gonna sound a little like I'm dead inside, but I swear it's not. It's just an act. Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're playing Satisfactory today. Oh god. Oh no, I slipped. Ah! Okay, I just have to get my stuff here. Really appreciate the raid. Oh god, gimme. Run. Oh, I know you from your Satisfactory videos. Love your videos, man. Thank you, Resonant Virus. Hold on. I need to struggle with the chat interface real quick and see if I can find Mr. Soul Day Radiant in here, so I can make sure if I speak to him, I will be able to see it. Hey, emotes. That's what I got. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. I'm trying to figure out, without having any proper overlay set up, what is the easiest way to find it. What were you streaming over there? Either you can tell me or someone from your chat. I will struggle to see one of them. So while I climb this, I'm going to stare intently at the chat window and hope that I see it. The cursed lands of VR chat. Oh boy. One of my favorite things about VR chat is, so like I only recently used it because my buddy Sarah that I play games with a lot, she goes by Ms. Mad Hat here on the Twitch. I visited a horror convention, HorrorCon VR, and she was helping set that up for me, or like help me understand how to do any of that stuff, because I'd never used VR chat before. She was like, here, I'll walk you through it and help you find an avatar and all that stuff. And it was the first time. It was one of those like, oh, I'm freaked out, but also like, wow, this may actually turn into the future one day kind of things, where it was like, that was probably the first time I'd been in a technically physical space near Sarah, because normally it's obviously just like Discord and voice and all that stuff. And so to be physically next to someone is suddenly like, oh. But then I got over that real quick by like trying to pick up objects and just constantly get in her vision space so that she couldn't function in any way or see anything, no matter what she was doing, and just follow her around and be like, but look at this photograph, look. So in other words, I feel like VR chat was very productive. So I'm always really happy about VR chat now. And then I thought I was gonna barf after about 20 minutes, so I put it down. But thank you everyone for being here. Really appreciate that raid. What would you recommend to someone that wants to start streaming on Twitch? So I'm not a great person to ask for this, because my basis for Twitch was like leveraging my existing YouTube audience and just being like, I'm on Twitch now, and then you can sort of like get a certain percentage of people to come want to watch you and that kind of stuff. So it was an entirely different can of worms for me. So I can only really speak to the YouTube side, and even then, like, what I say is going to only come from a vaguely more educated place, because I'm sure there's some rules of the YouTube that have changed. Hold on, I'm gonna check and see if I missed anything from Radiant Soul here. The best way I know how is to just search in my chat thing while it's flying by and see if I can find it. Let me show you around one day. I will keep this in mind. Oh my god, hold on. Everything's going so fast. Emotionally, physically. Sexually. I'm reading these all out of order, by the way, probably, so I'm sorry for that. Thank you for the 500 bits, by the way, Radiant Soul. Love the fuck out of you, man. Next time you're on VR chat, I can show you more stuff. Yeah. Yeah. A plus 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 plus. So if anyone's wondering what I'm doing over here on Twitch, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, first of all, it's fun to finally be able to communicate back with people. Couldn't normally do that on the YouTubes because, as we all know, you know, YouTube comments are a, let's go with the positive way of saying it, that they are a mixed bag of fun. But you don't really have like a conversation over comments, right? Like you just kind of, you know, thumbs up some stuff and like some stuff, read a couple really disparaging comments and be like, I think I'm done for the day. But over here on Twitch, I can be bombarded with disparaging comments for hours, so why wouldn't I want to do that? No, it's nice to be able to have like a more back and forth or like something a little more casual. And also you can see like, so far I haven't like done anything specifically for video stuff. It's more like doing other stuff that I probably wouldn't be able to do over videos. Just because there's a lot of games that just don't make the cut, but they're really good games or really fun. They just don't have enough something, whatever it might be. And so I've been playing a lot of Satisfactory, but I might open that up. I mean, the plan is kind of to move that, to make it broader, to include other stuff too. That is like kind of the stuff you'd expect, but maybe the games that I won't be able to make space for a video. And if you catch me on a sassy day, I'll yell at chat, so that's always a good time too. Okay, did I accomplish anything? I found my body. Oh, right, we were trying to get materials down the dumb way. That's what was happening. Also, I'm way behind on essentially everything here, so let me roll back and try and read some things here, and acknowledge all of you fine folk. Axel, thank you for the sub. Alindra, thank you for the resub. Elena Devereaux, thank you for the 100 bits. AT Zocker, at Zocker. AdSense, Google AdSense, thank you for the sub. Let's see, I'm trying to think of how... Okay, so... There's the thing that I started. Oh god, just way up there. I like how when I zoom in, look what happens to the berries. That's not cursed looking at all, isn't it? So... we can do this one of two ways, and I hate to say this, but we might want to do it the safe way, if only because I don't want to keep well, I kind of want to struggle, but it might be bad for stream, because what'll happen is I was thinking about doing the method where I just keep going to the top, jump all the way down off the side, and just try to grab onto the conveyor belt and like pull it down and keep building that way. But the downside to that is I will more than likely tumble down here and then fly off the edge again and then have to spend all this time getting my body again. So I'm trying to think if it makes more sense to just use foundations, like little concrete platforms, to just go up there and just do it the normal way. How often do you record videos? Usually any day I'm not streaming, I'm doing some level of recording or testing or something like that. I do try to spend time with my wife when I can, because otherwise I would just literally never see her. But even if it seems like it takes videos a long time, usually I'm doing something. Sometimes it's just doing one task over an entire day while I like think about other stuff. Yeah, I think I'll use foundations. So for that, I'm gonna need a bunch of concrete. Spudger Speakeasy, thank you for the 200 bits. Axel, thank you for the 100 bits. Chives123, thank you for the resub. Mind Scramble, thank you for 100 bits. Josh, you sound tired. Are you getting any sleep? I mostly sound tired because, like, oh, that's another thing I try to do before I stream, or definitely before I record, is I try to make sure I've been awake a certain number of hours and kind of stretch the vocal cords a little bit and, like, talk out loud and stuff. Because depending on the day, I might wake up, like, a little congested, and it just, the voice sounds a little run down by default that way. I'm trying to figure out... Oh, of course. Of course this goes up, and then... through the conveyor belt. Oh, concrete. But that's not what I want. I mean, I do, but I want to find it. I want to find the container that's got the concrete. If you have access to the awesome shop, ladders and walls are a quick way to get vertical. I agree with you. I have but one counterpoint, which is we're going to try to be vaguely efficient, but it doesn't mean it has to look nice. What you're saying is something that would look great. And that is by no means a con. But you know what? I've gotten so deep into this side of things where I'm like making things gross for the sake of it. Like, partially because I'm just used to it now, and partially because it's very freeing for me to just work with literally no constraints. But it's gotten to the point where I see other people, like I was watching a buddy play Valheim. And, like, my Valheim stuff is a cesspool. Because, like, I'm concerned with utility before everything else. So it's like, does it work? Good. Is it terrible? Yes. Then I don't care. And then I see their stuff, and it's like nearly to the pixel, like, symmetrical. And I'm just like, ugh. Like, I have a physical reaction now to that level of perfection. Not in a bad way. Like, I always see it, and I'm like, wow, that's really impressive. But another piece of me is like, ugh. Why would you do that? The other thing we're going to do is I'm going to stare straight at the ground so we can all enjoy... Wait. Come on. Come on, buddy. I'm going to do the old Minecraft trick of staring at the ground and building underneath you. Can we add JoJo's heart rate again? Yeah, so my friend JoJo, she plays a lot of Phasmophobia. She's level 2500 in Phasmophobia. I have a great time playing with her. I don't know how I would have... Like, I wish I could, like, I don't know how else to do this fast, though, is the thing. I guess I could go back and forth. I don't want to hurt people's eyes, though, is the thing. Oh, and how painful would this be, huh? Radiant Soul. I love Phasmo. I played it yesterday. Yeah. It's one of the games that, like, I'm not sure how I would have felt about it had I played it by myself. Like, I'm glad I didn't try to play it for, like, a video or something and then be like, huh, I don't understand this game. Because playing it with my buddy JoJo, who's, like, very knowledgeable in it and also, like, a really easygoing person, like, allowed me to screw around a ton, but also, like, kind of learn. Oh, I'm enjoying this, where this is going to take 8 billion years to do. And I probably don't have enough concrete. But, my buddy JoJo, she bought a heart rate monitor, so now she has that on her stream when she's playing Phaz, or probably other games depending on what's going on. But she gave me the code so that I could also put her heart rate on my stream, which I was actually kind of surprised how few people didn't question this. Like, some people came in and were like, why is someone else's heart rate on your screen? But most people, I think, were like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Sure. You know, I don't actually think that this is helping all the flashing. Maybe like minimally. Well, we're already doing it, so. Axel, thank you for the 100 bits. Jakobs, thank you for the 21 bits. Lady Gamer H, thank you for the 100 bits. Love your videos. Well, they love you too. Mental Alias, HB2. HB. Mental Alias Humble Bundle 2. Thank you for the Prime. Afdal. Raul Dahl. Thank you for the sub. Haberdasher, thank you. Excuse me, Haberdasher 96. Thank you for the gift sub. Egg. AF Gearhead. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Appreciate that. I wish I could do something, but I don't have money. Don't ever worry about it. Don't ever worry about it. Just hang out. Hey Josh, recently watched your gameplay of DIY Sim. Somehow you managed to make that into a full episode despite the game having nothing. Would you ever play some of the more complete similar games like House Flipper? You know, strangely enough, I couldn't find enough to do in House Flipper. I might have, I mean, it might have also been like a mindset about like what I, oh, by the way, if anyone's wondering where the frame rates, like where the bad frame rates are, they usually get a little worse the closer I get to this thing. So, okay, am I close enough to pull at this? Let's see. But yeah, I might revisit House Flipper just because the last time I tried it, I was like slightly I think the game is fine, but I was slightly disappointed that I couldn't figure out more stuff to do in it. But it was also, I think I went into it with an idea of what I wanted to do, and then I couldn't do any of those things. There's also usually a period of time where I sit in a game and just all I do is try to find bugs, and that can get kind of mentally draining, especially if I find nothing, which happens a lot, where games are at least airtight enough where like they don't have any like really easy to access bugs, which is where excess comes in usually. Okay, this seems close enough. Playing it with friends is so good. We do challenges like red light, green light, and only use candles. Oh yeah, there's so many ways to mess around in that. Because you really, if there's one thing my buddy Jojo's taught me, you really only need one person trying to catch the ghost. And everyone else can do some form of horseplay. Like yesterday I was playing with some people where I was helping Jojo-ish find the ghost, but I was also mostly screwing around. And the other two were stealing literally everything out of the house. Which, like, at first I was like, oh, that's kind of funny, but I didn't think too hard about it. And then I realized, like, they succeeded in stealing every item that you could pull out of there, they took. And I was like, this is fantastic. This is just neat. Oh, yeah, like hiding the books. Explosivist, thank you for the sub. Skate Tate, thank you for the gift sub. Pietrism, thank you for the resub. The Rossinio, yeah, thank you for the 100 bits. Shaft, thank you for the 100 bits. Eggtonic, thank you for 2 gift subs. Gaming with Shogoths, not even just Shogoth. Shogoths. Okay, let's see. How far down can this go? Up there? Okay. Well, this is gonna look real pretty, isn't it? Alright, so we're just gonna... Maybe... I guess I'll clean this up. Ugh. I'm gonna leave one, though. And the main reason is because it's a big pain in the... Right, hold on. Fine. I was gonna... No. I'm actually not going to do mass... I'll leave them there and then I'll mass delete them. I know. Yeah, I'll leave that one up there. I'm partially afraid, too, that I'm going to do this. In fact, I think I already literally did it. Look at this. I think I accidentally deleted something behind it. Yep, look at that. That's why I'm afraid of mass delete, by the way, is because this shit happens. Streamer! So we're just gonna go one at a time. Plus, what causes you guys more pain? Because that's what I'm into. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Besides, there's a point where like this noise becomes like kind of an ASMR kind of thing where it's just beep, 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 beep. Don't you like that? Okay, one. God damn it, I already missed. I pushed the... Okay, one. Nope, nope. Jesus. Oh, God. Yeah, we're going one by one. Everything else is just asking for trouble here. Look at that. You can just see it back there. You can just... You know what I kind of like? I didn't expect that I'd be able to see the sky from this angle. For some reason, I thought I would see more cocoon. So that's a fun optical illusion. Gold and Gore, thank you for the 2 gift subs. Duda Doodles, thank you for the prime. Cold Fusion, thank you for the gift sub. Turamath X, thank you for the 500 bits. I should really install a SAS meter, huh? Soriyami, thank you for the 300 bits. Migrating Sword, thank you for the sub. Dark Check, thank you for the 300 bits. All right, hold on. Okay. While after I play this, there's another game I actually wanted to mess around with on stream and see how it is, which is a game called Tastemakers, which is like I think you open like a wine shop. But all I know this game for is from seeing like one GIF online where when they were making the game, I love that one missing belt in the tornado. I love that the one missing belt in the tornado is what you're actually concerned about. It's true, Runsun. It's true. I can just see it plain as day, and it's so beautiful, actually. But yeah, I might check out Tastemakers, because what I saw a GIF of it where if you, at least in an earlier version, if you don't install bathrooms, the patrons will literally just shit on the floor. Like, they will straight up cheeks out, and the game visual, at least back then. Okay, I guess no, because there's still shit behind. I'm just not gonna do it. Every time one of you fuckers says use mass dismantle, I'm gonna spend even more. I'm gonna do this from now on. I'm gonna go halfway, and then we're gonna go a quarter way, and then we're just never gonna get rid of one. Is that what you want? Thought you said Trailmakers. Oh yeah, I've been recommended Trailmakers. Use masses. I'll set up an auto clicker, I swear. But yeah, like in the earlier version of Tastemakers, apparently, like the patron would literally, you could watch the poop leave their butt as they crapped all over the floor. Which I don't know if I can even show that, or if it's even in the game anymore. But God knows I need to see it. By the way, I don't know if you know this, but it's completely it's ineffective to scream play something. At best, I'll placate you by going, uh-huh. Like, if you want to make your case and describe it, I get that. But if you just want to yell stuff out, it's more likely that I'll never play the game you want, except I'll play it privately, and I'll love it, and it'll be everything you were hoping for in a video, but I'll only play it privately. And I'll have such a good time, and I'll be like, and I'll tweet about it, and I'll be like, oh my god, it was so good. Thanks, so-and-so, for recommending this game, except I'll spell your name wrong, too, and give credit to somebody else. Did I go too far? I did. And, Raft, huh? Okay, that's a different story. Because I keep hearing about this Raft game, and it sounds intriguing. It sounds like something I would like. Josh is full of sass today. Today, you should go watch, I I think there's a clip of it somewhere of someone of just look up Kahoot. I'm sure it's around there somewhere. I think there's a clip out there somewhere. Oh, Josh, you would love playing Raft with some friends. Raft, huh? Raft. I gotta look up this game. You know what? I saw the best article yesterday. I should go back and look and see if there's been any like changes to it. Hold on. To this day, hold on. Let me look this up real fast, then I'll describe it. Okay, to this day, I will never know if this was satirical or not, and that's what makes it beautiful. Jezebel, the site, I don't know what that site technically is supposed to be. I don't spend hardly any time on Jezebel, but they posted an article called "Who Forgot to Invite Chun-Li to Mortal Kombat?" And it's because the Mortal Kombat movie trailer just came out, and the whole article is about like the glaring error that Chun-Li isn't in the trailer. And I will never be able to tell if it's a joke or not. There's no, that I can see, there's no like nod to it being a joke. And there's even an edit. Update. Jezebel has discovered the answer to our question about Chun-Li's erasure, and it is that Chun-Li is not part of the Mortal Kombat megaverse. Wow. But like, I love this article. I love it so much. I mean, yeah, technically they did forget to invite Chun-Li to Mortal Kombat. But like, I read this article and I was like, I can't. Here, I'll just link it. Like, yeah, most of my brain is like, this has to be a joke, or it's probably a joke. But it's like, I love the idea of just making this thing and like never truly like tipping your hat about it and just putting out a whole article. Because also, like, let's pretend in the small instance that the person actually just got the two confused, because I feel like that can happen. At that point, like, okay, when you're in an argument and you're losing, or not even losing, but realize like you learned something and you should admit to that, even if it like weakens your position. I'm very supportive of the idea that you should back down from that and be like, yep, no, you were right about X, Y, and Z, and I feel like I learned something and I feel better for it, blah, 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 instead of like doubling down forever. Except for this article, in which case I think you should just double down till the end of time and never reveal if it was satire or not. Explain in great detail what Mortal Kombat is. Mortal Kombat is a government plot to desensitize you from violence. Headed by Master and Commander Jack Thompson, disbarred lawyer extraordinaire. I'm looking for a biomass. Or, yeah, I actually am looking for biomass. We did it. Are you a YouTuber? I was until I deleted my account, and then now I just do this for fun. I wonder if I, you know what the real bitch of it is I have, can I turn this into biomass? But what if I need these alien organs? Yeah, you know, I decided, you know, I was taking too long between videos, and, you know, the longer it goes, you know, you start to feel more embarrassed that you didn't put out a video, and I just kept putting it off, and then I just kept putting it off, and so I just decided I would delete the whole channel. I'm just kidding, the channel's still there. Yes, I'm a YouTuber. Okay, so let's go. Let's keep getting this conveyor belt. Organs can be for inhalers. Okay, got it. Inhalers. I used to turn your YouTube videos on for the whole family while you ate dinner. That's awesome. I'm also trying to picture doing that at my house, or like getting together with family for the holidays and being like, I guess it's a little different if you're like consuming like a piece of like a channel you like versus being the person that made the thing. Because how And it's not like my family doesn't know I do this stuff. So it's like, just imagine I just roll over the TV. Like, I would also be going to someone else's house for, like, Thanksgiving. So you can imagine if I just, like, commandeered their TV and was like, can you connect this thing to the internet? No, that's cool. I brought a cable. I'll just hook my phone up to it. Okay, you ready to watch me? And they're just like, no, you'll really like this part. Hey, there's Josh. Welcome back. They're just like, oh, God. So much is happening here so quickly. And then at the end when it's done, I'll just be like, yo, fam, literally fam, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And they're like, we're just trying to eat fucking mashed potatoes over here. I just want the biomass. Give me it. God, there's no space. Okay, we'll just go back where it was because we're just gonna feed it into the thing anyway. And then we'll finish, you know, okay, hold on. We're near the conveyor belts. I guess we'll do that first. My family probably wouldn't troll me because they're like all really nice, supportive, good-natured people. Okay, give me that. And you know what? Let's actually just have this just dump into something over here. There we go. There we go. God. So great. All right, I gotta fix that. I was about to just be like, because you all told me to do mass dismantle as if it wasn't my terrible selecting of the mass dismantle that was the problem. How do you get your ideas for videos? It depends on the game. I usually look at what the game is. I think about what it has to offer, and then I think about what I want from it. Sometimes that's as easy as firing up the game and like it immediately becomes clear. Some games I have to open them up and play for a while. Sort of the light bulb turning for Satisfactory was realizing the flexibility of the conveyor belts. And then everything else just kind of fell into place from there. And usually becomes a big question too of like, you know, in a very technical sense, the way I would describe my videos to other people, or like, I'm trying to think of how to describe this. Because I don't do a video like every day or even every week, I feel like the videos, or I think the expectation of the video is that it needs to, for its success to be a little more assured anyway, or for it to be more interesting, it needs to have X number of days worth of content in it. So like if I put out a video a month, it should have a month's worth of something in it. And I don't think I always hit that goal, but that for me is the goal. Did I miss it? There it is. I see it. I see it. How you explain that sounded like an English teacher talking about how to write an essay. Well, I hate to break it to you, but making YouTube videos is a highly technical process that's rarely sexy. Oh, and then I do a boatload of cocaine, and then I murder a man. That's usually how the videos go, is I come up with some ideas, I flesh them out, and then I go on a thrill kill, and I don't come home until I've killed at least 5 people. And then I come home and have a victory dump. K-Born, thank you for the 200 bits. Thanks for making my insane nursing shift bearable. Thank you for all that you do. I imagine it's been an extremely stressful time doing nursing right now. Okay, let's see. So we got that done. I'm still pretty fuming that Chun-Li was not in the Mortal Kombat trailer, but I'll get over it. So we'll let that run for a little bit while we wait for it to flesh itself out. Kind of like if it's like a laxative for the tornado, and then we'll come back and we'll add something new to it, but we'll let it We'll let that coal run for at least a little while before we send something else up. What's next on my list here? Make things for the space elevator. Is there an upper limit to how fast you can hit a jump pad without dying? I think there might be. I think I have to be higher up than this, though, because I'm pretty sure... Here's a jump pad right here. This green thing. This jello mold. In fact, I guess let's just go up there and find out. I mean, there's a healthy chance I'm going to miss, which is not going to help our case at all, but... Jump pads overwrite your momentum now, I think. All right, let's see about that. I believe Rune Sun when he says things, because he's smart. Can you say my name? No. Boom. Okay, so first... Oh, almost didn't have enough health. Isn't the missing belt going to be a problem? Didn't I fill that in? Plop. Okay, let's go find the thing. I almost took a little fall there that would have killed me. Okay, let's see. Where's... Okay, Josh, easy. Easy there. Easy there. All right, we're going to use the zoom out thing to see further, but it also does like a weird thing with your feet. Yeah. Look at that. Like I'm a giant now with my little feeties in all of the coal. Okay, where is the jump pad? I think it's over... Damn it. Jump pad, where are you, buddy? I'm like craning... Oh, is that it right there? Is this the jump pad? No, that's just a... It's just a thing. Oh, God. Where are you, jump pad? I thought I could find you. I guess it's closer to... Let's go over here. Yeah, I'm pretty... I was hoping that I could just see it since I can see so much, but, let's see. Where is HQ here? Okay, yeah, it should be facing HQ, or, I'm sorry, the hub.